Okay, time to start. Doing Silksong again. Yet again, I forgot to hit launch. Yeah. Maybe I should do something more chill. I'm kind of tired, but I kind of don't want to do another 2 weeks of Cobalt Core in a row. As much as I like the game. But, you know, whatever. Anyway. Making weird beats with my thing. Yeah. Do the comment and liking YouTube interaction stuff. It's always a good idea. Okay, here we are. Actually, pause the music. Okay. Fresh. Look out on my screen. It's not, well, it's not on my screen technically. It's on the just below my screen. Okay. Let's do some warm-ups. Versus Lace. Alright. Wait. Okay. Yeah, okay. I just want to make sure. Ow. Okay. Come on. Ooh-wah. Pretty good for first go. Pretty good for a first go. And I screwed up really bad in the beginning because I thought my sound was screwed up, but it wasn't. I just was misreading the little bars. Okay. Ow. Ow. I forgot. I can't use that for attacking. Immediately fail. Of course I do. The one where I'm half paying attention is the one where I do better. Of course. That's how it goes. Always how it goes. And up. I don't know why I went for that kind of dodge. I should have just ran. Okay. What the heck is going on with me? Okay. Try number 4? I've already lost count. Pretty easy to lose count when you weren't counting to begin with. Ah. Get out of the way. Ow. Oh, why? Hey. Stab it. Dang. Always the hardest one. I really need to... I think I need to find a better way of dodging that. Because... kind of a 50-50 shot whether the dash away blocks it or not, which is what I rely on. Hey, Blaze! Fine. Okay, maybe I was a little thirsty. What did I do that for? This was a small hit. Get wrecked. Nope. Ah. I say I need to find a new way around that, but I then don't. Okay, good. That's the second stage. Ah, frick you, game. Okay. Nope. Again, I think I need to jump. Okay. Daggum it. Okay. At least I'm going to do phase 2. Warming up. Warming up is doing good. I have a feeling this is going to be at least 30% of this stream. So about an hour. Just knowing myself, that's probably what it's going to be. Ah. Grr. Okay. That was a very, very bad try. And the past few days have been so busy. Oh, yeah, I should talk about the... I mentioned it, I think, on the last stream. I can talk more in detail about it. That somehow worked. Hey. Trying to get out of the muscle memory of when I hear the block noise to... I want to jump and dash rather than just dashing because I feel like it's going to be a little bit safer. But... Yep, didn't jump. Ah. So, yeah, okay, so, where do I start? So let's start with my boss has a timeshare, so already some bad investments right there. Actually, he says he loves it, because he actually makes use of it, so, you know, I guess if you actually use it, but from what I know about timeshares, like, it's honestly a bad investment because most of the time it's cheaper, even if you use like all of the weeks, than to like pay into it. But that's neither here nor there as far as the scam goes. Well, so it's not like he fell for this. Like, these people have been calling about, you know, they want, like, oh, they want to rent the timeshare. Well, you're not technically supposed to be able to do that. In fact, timeshares tend to hate that because, you know, it cheapens the timeshare. They also can't control people as much, and, you know, the whole point of hotels is to rent out space, so, you know, when you timeshare, it kind of goes against that. You might as well rent it and get the benefits. So yeah, they tend not to like that. But he got a call from these people, and this was honestly about a month ago at this point, saying that, you know, oh, you know, we want to rent out the timeshare. Well, so he kept talking to me about how, like, okay, they said that they were gonna do this, and like, you know, and how much you could make. I didn't realize how much you could make until literally like Friday. They said he could make, and they said he could make like $500,000 for a timeshare that he pays probably, I want to say like Yeah, I'd probably say 30,000 a year on, which is stupid. I think it's like 30,000 a year for like 10 weeks or 4 weeks or something like that. But as far as timeshares go, I actually think that's kind of normal. I feel like a normal timeshare, or it's kind of low, which might be why he likes it. But they were saying that they could get returns of like of basically $500,000 for his for renting his thing out for you know, his 10 weeks. And apparently his wife was totally like, this is a scam from the get-go. I didn't have all the information, which is why I didn't, until I actually got the information, I didn't look into it until like Friday when I kind of actually convinced him it was a scam. But yeah, so basically, these people call him saying they want to rent it, and they basically say they can get him returns of like $500,000 for renting out his basically timeshares for the year. For those who don't know what a timeshare is, basically it's you pay to have a certain number of weeks. Like, have you ever heard like you know, blackout dates may apply or whatever? It's kind of like that. It's like you have these days blacked out in this hotel room, usually a really nice one. Hey, I actually did the jump. And you know. I did the right thing last time, wrong thing this time. Yeah, so he had these. So that's what a timeshare is. You basically have blacked out dates to where you can always have this hotel room, and usually like a penthouse type hotel room. For like a certain period of time. The problem is most people don't use it for the whole period, and even if they do, yeah, well, honestly, if you use a timeshare to its fullest, I think in theory it is cheaper, but it's never, you never will. I mean, who has 10 weeks of vacation in America? Maybe big CEOs, but even they don't tend not to do timeshares because they want the flex, and you always have to go to the same place. You can never go anywhere new. You know? So it's like, but yeah. Dang it. Yeah, so anyway, you have these timeshare blackout days. They say they can rent it. Now, the interesting thing, and I think what convinced my boss, is that supposedly someone from the company he, you know, does his timeshares through, was like part of this thing. But yeah, the returns were $500,000 for timeshares that, again, he probably puts like 10,000 in, like, or like, you know, maybe 30,000 into a year. So it's kind of just like I didn't know this until, yeah, so I didn't know the amount until Saturday, or till Friday, when I started to look into it, because I'm like, that seems high for how much you actually pay into this. Like, yeah, so dang it. Yeah, so anyway, you have this group, and so they've been calling. Funny enough, the persistence was my first clue, because they were calling like every other day. Even the pushiest sales reps I've had to deal with for some of the companies we work with, at most once a month. And they push. And so eventually you know, he was like literally this Friday. He was like, hey, you know, he signed the contract and he gave it to me. He's like, hey, can you scan this in? I'm like, do you mind if I read this over and look into it? And he's like, sure. I spent probably a good hour digging into all of this. And I had pretty irrefutable proof that the company that he was using was fraudulent. So, like, I wasn't gonna, like, you know, if he wasn't gonna involve me, obviously, there was no way I was gonna be able to, like, convince him out of it. Because he kept telling me about it. I'm like, this seems wrong. And funny enough, like I said, his wife kind of thought it was a scam, too, but he just wasn't listening to her. Because he was so caught up on the fact that it could return him, you know, $500,000, you know, for 90 days or like 10 weeks or whatever. Sorry, I'm actually doing kind of well, so I'll get back to this. Yeah, there we go. So I'm like, I'm gonna look into this because I was already kind of suspicious. I already brought it up to him, and even he was suspicious because of the fact that it was renting the timeshare, which, you know, when he was looking over the paperwork of his timeshare, he was like, yeah, they give you like big red pieces of paper that say anything that has to do with you are not allowed to rent it. Do not listen to people who are rented. They're probably a scam. Like, there's this big paper in his initial piece of paper. So he was kind of curious, and he was basically where he was skeptical in and of himself. But still, even being skeptical, he was like so fixed in on the amount that he could get in return, and I'm like, yeah. And supposedly, you know, there was someone from the company, who was like also calling in to try and get this, you know, in on the deal. So that's why I think he kind of trusted that a little bit more than he should have. Need to jump. Yeah, so his wife had the idea, which he was kind of holding off on, to like get someone to call, get someone who they knew locally, because the timeshare is for a place in Mexico, and he was born in Mexico, my boss. He was born to American parents, which is why he had American citizenship, but he was born in Mexico. So, as a result, yep, saw that coming. As a result, you know, he's comfortable in Mexico and stuff. Sorry, I'm actually focusing on the fight for once. I don't know why. Yeah, so getting back to the timeshare. So I finally looked into this. So I found the website. First red flag is the website didn't talk about anything about selling timeshares, but it did have the right information. The website I looked up. It just didn't talk about selling timeshares or renting or anything. It was talking about buying homes, which is the first red flag. So I dig into it more. And, you know, supposedly the company is out of Georgia, so I look up the Georgia company registry. There is a company with that name, although it's registered to someone else. So I searched for that name. No. And So I searched for that name. And I find out that, like, well, I searched for that name on websites with the company name, and I find a completely different company. Like, they don't talk about anything at all. They're completely different. So I dig a little bit deeper, and I find on the Better Business Bureau website a scam report with this, with the people who we've been talking to as, like, their information. It doesn't give, like, their name, but it gives, like, their phone number and email. As, like, these people tried to scam. And that scam that was reported was trying to sell timeshares. So it was, like, or trying to rent timeshares. So my boss was, I convinced my boss, just call the company directly through a number gathered from the company's website itself. And and he does this, and he finally gets through, and he's like, yeah, okay, you're right, it was a scam. And his wife was there when he said that. She's like, what about me? I've been telling you it's a scam for weeks. She's like, yeah, you're right too. So, anyway, it was just annoying, because I'm just like, the point when I was worried was when, like, they tried to sell it to me. Like, he wasn't there, I called, picked up, and they were like, oh yeah, no, there was also the fact they're like, oh no, he has to do it by the end of the week. But after the week was over, they didn't stop pushing. So it's all like, yeah, this is a very scammy tactic. Real people, and by the way, the point when my boss was like, the reason my boss was dragging his feet on it, and obviously where the money was, it wasn't like, it was that they had to put down a deposit. They wanted him to put down a deposit for, like, like, the maintenance, basically. You know, like if something goes wrong, they wanted the deposit to make sure it could be covered, because it would still, and the way it was, like, worded was so weird, because it was like, they were like, we need you to send us the money, so that way we know you have the amount, because it's going to be pulled out of your account should something go wrong, but then we'll reimburse you. So we'll take your money, give it back to you, and then, so that way if something goes wrong, it can be pulled out of your account, and then it was like, that's the weirdest gap of logic. And there was, like, this in the contract, because I did read the contract as well, it was all like, should there be any dispute between either party, the money will be held until the dispute is resolved. So it's basically just like, what? Like, so there are some other red flags, but when I found, like, yeah, so it was just interesting. I've spent a good chunk of the day on Friday dealing with this, which is honestly annoying. You know, my boss really needs to stop doing things. He's 87. Yeah. Anyway, so that's the story of that. I just want to go into that. Now I can actually start focusing on the fight again. Oh, I thought it was high enough. Okay. I need to stop doing... I need to let myself bounce up a bit before I do the dash. Did the wrong thing again. Okay. I just walked off the edge. I need to jump. Not move. She blocks. She can go into one of two. I wonder if there's a difference between the two blocks. Like, if she blocks differently for when she's going to do a jump versus when she's going to do a dash retaliate. Or a lunge retaliate versus a jump retaliate. Alright. Anyway, that was some good muscle memory practice while I I mean, I think it is too. Dang. Ugh. Come on. Ow. Ah. What I should do is float. I feel like this might be a good boss fight to get in some floating mechanics. Because I feel like she only jumps so high. She only goes so, you know. Her heights are pretty static, so it might be worth doing some floats. Yeah, so I really need to be... If I really want to do this well, I really need to hit her from as far away as possible. Like, I can't do these low jumps. Ugh. Okay. That was pretty bad, but I learned some good lessons there. Being a little bit more floaty and in the air is very helpful for this. Yeah. I don't know what it is about timeshares that just attract, like, the weirdest people. I think it's just people see people who own timeshares as easy targets, maybe. They fell for a timeshare, so they'll probably fall for something else. Gosh dang it. Pretty accurate with those spin jumps, though. Very accurate. So I do need to needle javelins. What are those called? Claw line. I need to use claw line to get away in certain aspects. Okay, we're over the muscle memory practice, and we're now on to actually trying to do things logically and learning. Stage. Okay. Ow. Pretty good start. Okay. Ooh. Ow, I went too far backwards. Oh, that was new. Ah. Readjust in my seat. Readjust in my seat. Readjust in my seat. Because I need to readjust in my seat. Okay. I really do hate how long this takes. Okay. Da. Da. Interesting. Okay. Yep. Dang. Okay. After... Dang. Okay. Blurg. I will murder her one of these days. Being able to heal would be so nice. Always jump. Always jump. Always jump. Never jump. Ow! That was a good hit. Yeah, so you always want to be kind of... There's a full jump, there's a half jump. You want to be like half jump height when you do anything with her, because she doesn't have a lot of moves outside of her downward jab that, and obviously the midways with the jumps that hit, but they're kind of, you know, like little mini areas. So like statistically, they do aim at you though, which does make it harder. That's what I was talking about with getting some float. Finally, my brain kicked in. Ugh. I always get hit by that retaliate. I mean, it's not a retaliate, but... Nope. Man, keep missing. Okay. Pretty good, pretty good. Still can't hit phase 3. That was a good run, though. Okay, I need to be a lot more... I think I'm trying too hard to hit her as much as possible. I need to leave some gaps so I can, like, evaluate. and play a little bit safer. Annoying. Ugh. Why am I struggling so much with this now? That was terrible. I'm assuming this will be probably the hardest fight I'm gonna have to do. Well, there's probably gonna be one more difficult fight after this with the parasite. I need to remember to dodge roll before dashing. Also need to remember the edge of the map has walls. No, it was me just being bad at the game. Dodge roll, then claw line. I don't even know why I care about my body. Like what? Like 70? If that. Nope, didn't dodge. There we go. Interesting. Kind of curious what she'd do on the wall, and she did not disappoint. They had a way for her to hit me on the wall. That was fun. Ugh. Hate that. Ah, that was such a good run. Okay, I think I can get to phase 3. No idea what phase 3 is, but I think I can get there very soon. Playing it safe definitely is better. In fact, I don't think her phase 1 requires as many hits as I think it does. Get out of the way quickly. Okay. Don't know what I did there. Ow. I got a stun. Ah, didn't dodge. Okay. Dang it. Feel like I'm doing so well. I just can't make it stick. Serious FaceTime. That's a terrible strategy. Nope. Those seem to be the easiest ways to hit her because it's got so much lag time. Ugh. Problem is when I'm on the edge, she has a very good counter the way I've gotten used to running, so I can't. Nope. That was wrong. It worked out, but it was wrong. Recenter myself. I can kind of lock her into that, which is really cool. Ooh, that was bad. Phase 3! Okay. Okay, I kind of figured out a good way of dealing with her. You know what? Sometimes blow up. I'm gonna step away. Oh, speak.
Congratulations, Spider. Finally, I've felt your sting, and you've bared the truth of my pathetic empty shell. You always had the scent, child. You are no bug. Yours is a life born entirely from thread. Life, you're too generous. This weak, wasting existence. This was not life, just a husk shaped to act as a child. Yours was life, pale one. Do not confuse your unique creation with its absence. I have seen others make the same mistake. Platitudes, Spider. From you, don't be gross. Head on, climb up, up and away. You've earned your audience with the divine. Face the Holy Mother, who would fashion so cruel a crude, a daughter as me. After all, it's you that she wants, is it not? Woo! Am I missing a silk heart? Or do I get them all through plot? Better than none. Wait, what was that? Better a child spun pure than them. Better a child spun frail than none. One to wish our waking. Better a child spun pure than them. Better a child spun mad than none. That's the one I missed. So let me know, actually, before I go too much farther. Did I miss a silk heart if I only have two? From our silk, a child born loyal. Sorry, I've realized I usually do. From our silk, a child born loyal. Because I feel like it's actually kind of late to have only two. Also, I just want to say how freaking right I was that it would take me about an hour to kill her. Okay, doesn't seem like there's anything there. I just want to make sure I'm not missing anything. Map? Right. Way or this way? Let's go this way first. Oh! This is Terminus. Cradle. Yeah, this is the cage I started in.
Seems important. Let's try a different way. No, that's not. Oh, map. I'm glad I kept getting my stuff. I had the rosaries for it. Okay, so up is where I want to go, so let's try this way. Inspect. Weaver in quarter part, last of their line. Staked to service, tracked and taken beneath the city of steel. 8 choristers, 12 envoys lost to task. Weaver in 8th part, last of their line, mortally wounded, tracked and taken back. In the Black Barons, 4 choristers, 1 reed lost to task. Okay, so these are other people who have been retrieved. Weaver in 8th part, last of their line, frail with age, tracked and taken in Sand Sea Waste. 7 choristers, 9 envoys lost to task. So, by the way, something I've been wondering about. Obviously, they're going to do some DLC for this game, but I wouldn't be surprised if they're also planning for, if they will plan to do a sequel at some point. And my thought is, what character is going to be the person who they're going to use as the sequel? My guess is Chakra. I feel like Chakra, if they do a sequel, it's going to be you'll play as Chakra, because she is kind of like the mentor figure. That's my speculation. Well, what's the point of this? That's not something I can sit on. What was the point of that? Ah, probably to do a shortcut. So I'm worried because there's this guy here. I'm worried that not doing him is going to be a problem. I can look it up. Give me 1 second. So let me go back to missables. Interest Grass, Vaultborn's Complete Journal. Will be different if you release them on Act 2 through a lever behind a breakable wall on Whispering Vaults, or if they are released automatically after entering Act 3. This wasn't the case on launch. You always got Act 2 journal entry, but has been updated. The room where you activate the lever is blocked. Okay, so I'm going to have to deal with them in Act 3 anyway. But I released them in Act 2 using the lever, but I didn't fight them. I don't know. mean, worst case, I can, like, you know, speed run the game. Not, like, literally, but just speed through it to try and get something. I still think it'd be kind of fun to go back and do Hollow Knight again and, like... But... Whoops. Not missing anything. No brickable walls. Doesn't look like it. So I'm guessing... So is this the final boss? We'll see. Grandmother Silk? Seems final bossy to me. Ugh. Jeez, it's all about placing. At least I've gotten to phase 2 on my first try. Fuck you, game. That was so mean. Get you in a pattern and then trip you up. That was mean. So... Is the Silk Mother actually made of silk? And then, like, it's a life form of silk that needs silk to survive, which is why it's harvesting previous silk people? Oh. Neat. Okay. Yalama! Let's get this. Nope. Gotta love bosses that like to show off before you fight them. Or elevators before you fight a boss, or all those kind of things. Ow. Caused into that. Okay, so you will do that normally as well. That was just bad. As usual, I'm terrible until I'm not. And then I'm terrible again for no good reason. go. Okay. Just 2 bosses is gonna be a good chunk of the stream, I presume. Eh. Whoa. Don't get caught by that. Got it. It's easy to dodge, but very punishing if you fail. Okay. Whoa. Whoa, wait, how did that, what? Stupid hitbox detection. That was, I feel like that was just rude game. Okay. Yeah, today's gonna be a pain. This boss doesn't seem too bad, though. You just gotta not screw up too much. I mean, that can be said about any boss, but I don't know. I feel like some bosses are a lot more about, like, reading them, whereas this one's just, it telegraphs real hard, but it's almost like a platforming boss. Yeah, you're made of silk, it looks like. Oh, okay. Doubles. Okay. There we go. And fight again. Again, I presume this will probably take me about an hour. Move out of the way real fast. Misread that. Ow. I don't know why I did that. That was me just not even trying to dodge. No! Ah! Saw myself drift into it in slow motion. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. Doing the wall jump. Boop. Boom. 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 I will kill you. Oh. Okay. Nah, I mistimed that. Nope. Ooh. Ah. That seemed easy. Phase 2? Okay. Yep, phase 2. So that first phase was more of a 1.5. Got it. Or phase 3, if you just want to be linear about it. Although I'm going to take a quick break because I need to go to the bathroom. Okay. I don't know why I'm trying not to use my silk stuff. Temp number... Again, it's really hard to keep count if you never tried counting. If you never started counting in the first place. Hope that be a life lesson. If you never start counting, you won't know what number you're on. Ooh, somehow I missed that. Ah. Oh well. First hit, not too bad. Oh. That was weird. There we go. Oh, interesting. Okay, good. Those go away. I thought those were going to be permanent. Ah. Dang it. I saw them coming and then I just didn't think. Okay. I'm doing good. And we boop, boop, boop all the way up the chimney until we reach the mother. I need to watch Lord of the Rings. It's been a while. Obviously, the extended cuts. What happens to the entrance when you start the fight? I mean, I know it closes, but how does it close? It's an important question, isn't it? Okay, hold on. Let's. Even if it kills me, I want to go check out this level design. Ah, yeah, there it is. Yep, just closed. Okay. Definitely murdering myself with this. Yep. I was very focused on the walls. I didn't pay enough attention to the boss and got punished for it significantly. This is why my number one tip for if you're getting attacked by wolves or you know, someone with a gun or something, do not stare at the wall. Unless they tell you to. If a man with a gun tells you to stare at the wall, you do it. Probably. That is one thing I've heard. You know, someone with a knife, you can fight. Someone with a gun, don't try. Unless you, like, have a very advantageous position. But if you're gonna fight them, don't stare at the wall while you do it. So my guess is, you know, in their attempts to make, like, themselves immortal, they found a way to do stuff with silk. But in return, accidentally created this thing. Now I'm curious about something, actually. even bad. Woo! Threaded the needle on that one. Pun 100% intended. Okay, I'm gonna go and do something. I had a thought. Kind of assumed the second silk cart is with that guy. But then I remembered seeing something on a map that I don't think I took care of yet. And I'm curious if it might be there. I think I want to go to Coral Chambers. Yeah. I think I saw something on a map once, and I just clicked that yep. Get wrecked. Oh gosh, nose. Ah, itchy. Okay. Let's go to the White Ward. No, you will come down here. Okay. Go. Get some rosaries while I'm at it. Yeah, let's be smart. Let's rest. Whoa! Yeah, you guys. Huh. I don't know where it is in the White Ward, so I'm looking for it, but I thought I saw like an extra bit of the White Ward on the map that I missed. I was looking at something on the map once. I don't remember where it is though. Okay, so let's go down. There we go. I have a theory. Is there anything below? Oh my gosh, there is. Oh, it's just that. Okay. Cool. I'm missing one of each of those. Is there anything else? I don't look at a Map of Silksong. Okay. I see now. Something in the White Ward. I saw on a map there's like an area here. And I don't know if you get to... So I'm trying to find it. Yeah, let's go up though. It looks like... Now I'm looking at the map again. Looks... Wait, what is this? Oh, that's the... Just left of the elevator. Like... Is it this? Oh. Oh, okay. So I can't go there yet, then. Why have I not marked this on the map? That should be marked with a key. No, I didn't. I was just, like, curious. Okay, that just leads around. Okay. Got it. I'll beat the grandmother, then do more stuff. I assume that's the next thing that, like, I need to do. There's one other thing that I realized I hadn't done, but I'm worried about doing it, and that is this guy right here. I opened him up, but I didn't beat him. What do you mean it's weird that I don't have the key? Should I? Huh. So I discovered the area, but I didn't discover the key. What am I missing then? Is it this area? Well, where's the key? Also, I just saw something on the map that I'm missing over here. And I do vaguely remember there being something over here. I'm kind of just looking at... But I think I need like a super jump or something. Like, there's a few things that are still just way too high. Yeah, please. At this point, I'm kind of more just want to make sure I get everything and don't miss out too much. There's also this thing that needs a key. There's something here. Just the right part of the white ward. Really? Again, at this point, basically, so, Wait, have I ever been up here? No? I'm kind of just looking at the map. Part of me also feels like I'm missing something. Okay, I'll be grandmother, and then I'll explore. I'm just worried that, like, about beating grandmother, removing the curse, and then I'm not sure what, like, how, like, I don't want to miss out on too much if, like, Act 2 happens immediately, or if I have to, you know. So. I don't know when Act 2 will happen, or I don't know what triggers Act 3. And I don't want to miss anything. I think I've done everything, though. I don't need to kill... Okay. So, I don't have to beat this guy, then. Terminus. Then I'll do more grandmother. Honestly, I know there's more to the game, because there are definitely things that I have no idea what to do. Such as, like I said, there's clearly one more ability, because there's a few areas that I've noticed require an even higher jump. Okay, you can beat First Sinner whenever you want. Got it. So I'm guessing beating the grandmother with the curse, is that going to get me the curse ending immediately? Or what? And then, like, I can go and get the other endings as I need to? Whatever. Most of her attacks, all of her attacks do 2 damage anyway, so it's probably not a big deal. Quest to Act 3, call Silken Soul. Oh, okay. Because I can remove the curse anytime, technically, but it also will be cured. Okay, but that'll also get me an ending? Whew. Okay, so beating her with the curse cures me, but allows me to get a different ending if I choose later based off other things I do. Is that what it is? Why did I do that? Okay. So this is just allows me to get the curse ending, it sounds like, rather than... Got it. Okay. Yeah, so same thing as Hollow Knight. Okay, so this will get me the curse ending. I'm guessing beating Grandmother Silk with the curse. Okay. Got it. I did not mean to attack downwards there, meaning I did not intend to bounce upwards, meaning I should not have gotten hit. Ooh. Damn it. We're not cool. Ooh. My brain froze there for a second, and it almost got me murdered. Okay. Phase... something. With half health, which isn't bad. Immediately get hurt. That's not good. Oh. I didn't jump high enough. Okay. Got it. Dang it. Okay. Weird silk lady. Dang it. Oh, that's bad. Knew it. You know, if I'm really worried about missing out on stuff, maybe I should just back up my save. I hadn't thought about that. Gotta be a way to do that. Whatever. I do know that. But I keep screwing up pogoing, and I keep every time I pogo her, I mess up on my dodges, so that's why I haven't been doing it. I've used it against Lace constantly, so I do know. It's just I don't know what you mean by special bosses. Maybe? I did not beat Chakra yet. But I did beat Garmond. I could use it to get over those things. That'd actually be a good way to handle it. Okay. That's good to know. Well, there's more. I did see more. For example, but I think I got everything else except for Chakra. That's why I was trying to fight Chakra with the curse last time. Because I was worried it would take me to Act 3 if I didn't. Yeah, it is definitely it was not fun. I was not having fun, and that's why I'm like, maybe I should just forgo it. But then you told me I can, if I have the curse, it won't, ow. Saw that one coming. Yeah. Problem is, like, doing the pogo is really screwing me up. I could get used to it, but dang it. Oh! Oh well. Yeah. Honeycomb. In Blasted Step? Are you talking about here? Because I couldn't get up here. Like, there are a few places that, like, I can't, like, I just feel like every time I try and do it, it's just too high to jump, such as over here. Okay. Let's go and try it then. Might help me beat this faster, which is nice. Okay. Bellway. Yeah, I knew there was something there. I just tried for a while and couldn't. Hey, Ada. How you doing, Ada? Shellwood, I think is closer. I need some specific way to get it. Okay, let me... Because I always felt like I needed something to be able to jump higher. I see you. Yeah. And on the right platform. Sprint, jump, hook, double jump. Okay. So that's apparently the how you can jump higher. Good to know. I might try that in the other location. Oh, I'm literally. Oh, stop it! Damn it! Jerk! I've been wondering about the combo to get highest. And apparently it's that. Okay, good to know. Ah. There we go. It's height plus distance, I think. So it's like, but jerk. Whoop. Get wrecked. Oh! Okay. But that didn't look like the way I need to go, so let's go up here. Ugh. Oh. Handy that. Wait a second. That wasn't the red pin, though. Oh, the red pin. You're talking about my pin. Okay. Got you. Yeah, red pins are things where I think I need abilities that I might not have. That's the thing about this as well. I don't know what I can do there. I need something. Maybe it's a key, but it seems more like an ability. And then there's this, which I tried for a while, but I couldn't get up to. It looked like there was something there, but... So I marked it. Oops. Okay. Whereas black pins are things I think I need an item, whereas this golden are the ones where I'm pretty sure I either need like an event to get to. That's why this, because I felt like I know what her event is now, but this, there was something else there. This, I just need to come back farther when I was farther along, although I haven't been back there since for a while. Same with this. I more wanted to come back here after I was a little bit stronger, but yeah, that mask will help. That'll literally give me a whole extra thing. Cool. That'll help against the boss. Just give me one extra hit, which will be really nice. I'm assuming that's all the masks, though. Era. Grand Beltway. There we go. You know, I want to ask, how the hell did they make so many freaking bells? Like, they must have mined out half a mountain worth of iron or ore of different varieties, because there seems to be different kinds. It's insane. What do you mean by spool fragment? As in, like, I should have the last fragment? Yeah, I don't know which one I missed either. It doesn't really matter, though, because I can't use it, even if I get it. Probably. I did get the one underneath the elevator in White Ward, but the one with the key that you mentioned maybe is probably what I'm missing. I'm gonna go just do what I was doing. It's more reliable for me. Dang it. Dang it. Dang it. Well, that's not good. Every time I do the downward strike, I get hit. That's why, like, I could probably get better with it, but I just feel like it's just way too bouncy for this fight where I need to be a lot more precise. But yeah. I mean, High Halls. That's Mount Fay. There's the slab. I could totally be missing something in the Sands of Karak. I feel like there could be totally something over here. This area also seems way too empty. Wormways. I would not be surprised if I'm missing something here. Marrow. Bone Grave. Moss Grotto. I'm just kind of showing you the map. Crawl Lake. Greymore. Bellholm. I wouldn't be surprised if there's something up here with Bellholm. Cauldron. White Ward. Whispering Vaults. Memoriam. Putrefied Ducks. Am I dumb? Did I forget to get something from... If it's from a shop, I feel like it'd be this shop. Wait, you're new. You stay close, sister. Them halls besides are crawling with haunted husks. Wandering will only bring death, pointed and painful. Please don't go too far, sister. Right here is the only safe spot you'll find within the whole cursed place. One of the marvelous healing supplies, surely they at least... Yep. What do you want? Feeling almost time, eh, Bellringer? You and her who waits up there. The fated meeting won't hold forever. Ready to make your play? To oust one ruler and claim her place?
I'll not deny some part of me desires that outcome. Dominance, it seems, is baked deep in my blood, as too, no doubt, for the one up top. And yet, another part resists, a part over time I find myself siding with more. That part wishes not to claim the monarch's mantle, rather it would see my freedom regained, and this kingdom's bugs unshackled from their pale chains.
Remarkable idea you're speaking there, Bellringer. A world cut free. Not a wish I've had much cause to hope on, serious like, but I ain't so surprised to hear you speak it. For all your helping, I'd be seeing it clearer. You've still got the monarch in you, all right, and the glare of a weaver. But the ambition, that's wild different from both.
If you have already guessed my desire, sir, I share some part of it. Would you not offer me aid in the conflict to come?
Aye, maybe yes. I can barely bear to tell it, but there's an idea. One rare disgust for fear of her sensing the skull.
You have conceived a method, I take it, a way to see a monarch removed, and me let free from claiming her station?
We have, me and what remains of my family. It's a trap of a sort, beyond the skill of the Citadel. One to go further than just her binding. You'll be just the hunter to set it. if you're dare enough to try. So I should accept this or not right now? I'm gonna wait. Accept, but don't finish it. Got it. Wish promised. Grant me your aid, sir. If your trap provides a path to freedom, both for myself and your land's bugs, I may indeed choose to trigger it. What work do you require of me now to see your service made? It's my family's strength. You'll need be seeking. Bellringer, us three old bugs still alive, spreading across this kingdom, and one poor cousin dead and drained in swamp choked rotten. Each has power, raw, savage stuff for you. For you, they'll give it, for their fascination at the act, or the thrill of defiance, or because they'll have no choice at all. And last, as the base, seek a weapon of Weaver's past. There should still be one left down there in the largest nest, a snare to set ruin of Siren silk. Our own trap will be woven tight about it.
Sir, I have opened the way above these halls and bested the white knight that stood as guardian. Child of the monarch, she claimed herself at the end, and her shell suggested it's true, a being born purely from silk woven tight. That such a feat is possible, I've never seen life woven from silk before, but tiny transient, never like this. I have seen life woven from silk before, but tiny, transient, never like this.
Aye, Bellringer, you've slain a marvel indeed. Well, flawed marvel, at least. One to keep far from she was, least for us mortal sorts. Keep far from she was. One to keep far from she was, least for us mortal sorts. Look of child and a mind to match. Look of a child and mind to match, but hers been up wandering this citadel longer than most, even in its long silence. Way for you came and roused its ire. Might have seen herself this place's protector, keeping it clean and quiet as she did. Of course, quiet meant most crossing her path found a painful end from her pen. I'd be saying that's for the slaying, but with all the other husks now awoken and enraged, a bug's chance ain't grown by much. You're wanting that trap made, you best be getting collecting. I'll point you towards what's needed, best I can. Down the mossland, still clinging to her frail chapel, my sisters will part with her power, if asked kind enough. Oh, I know who that is. Okay. And obviously nothing there. Stop and share some rosaries. Okay, yeah, so it's not here. Let's go. I mean, I'm gonna have to grind wherever I find it. I just should find it. I'm 90% sure I got all of the bits from the thief, but I can look. Pretty sure I want... Hold on. I know where it is. I just need to... Yeah, Blessed Steps. Okay, that's the closest. After some tasty goodies, we never say no to fair trade. Yeah, so I did get everything here. Trying to think. Got a shop there. Look for the shops. Obviously Songclave. You know, it's probably here. I bet it's this one. Because getting down here will be kind of a pain. But let's go check some other ones first. Obviously, Bellheart. I know for a fact I've done everything in Bellheart, but I can still double check. This guy up here, I'm pretty sure I got all of his stuff. This one over here, I can go and check. I'm not going to worry about it, because I can definitely get that. Because again, it's not going to matter, because I have the curse, and the curse limits my silk anyway, so I'll beat the Silk Mother, and then I'll figure it out. No. Nah. Okay, I'm gonna stop being dumb and just go instead of trying to do it without... Nope. I was trying to not use my silk, but it's kind of stupid because I don't have like extra silk anyway, so I don't know what I'm doing. The one in the cauldron. I'm fairly certain it's the one in the cauldron. The one on top of Grand Gate. Oh, okay. Grand Gate. Oh, they're right here. Oh. Yeah, if there's one up top here, I definitely didn't get it. Unless you're talking about up here, which I'm pretty sure I did. You know what? Screw it. I'm just gonna... Because I know, like, the cauldron, I don't think I've been... Because, I don't think I've been actually back to the cauldron for since I got here, because this was such a pain. To navigate that area. Oh. I'll check that out next time. There we go. Dang it. Oh, right. There you go. Gotcha. Phase 2. Electric Boogaloo. Stop being a jerk. Oh, frick. Oh. So close. Okay. My goal is to get this done today. I can definitely do this. What's really funny, I mean, you already mentioned, if you have a... Okay, I'm actually curious what you... You can hit these down. Oh, that's what you meant by hit them down, okay. Poke with a spike platform. I think I know what you mean by that. Okay. Okay. This will be the time. Woo! What I really need to do... Oops. Okay. Is that? Oh, okay, that was... Yeah. Kind of wondering... The hitboxes in this game, I saw someone going over the hitboxes for... Well, they were going over it for Hollow Knight 1. But I presume it's not too bad for Hollow Knight 2. Or not too different for Hollow Knight 2. Or Hollow Knight Silksong. Okay, we're gonna ignore that. Reset. Ignore me being very, very bad at this game. There we go. That is faster. Okay. I don't know why I keep doing that. Weird faces and stuff. Probably because it's fun. Ow. That was... Ow. There we go. Fast but sloppy. Oh, right. What? Oh. But I did just learn about the multiple pogo down strikes. Yeah, that'll actually help clear through her if I can get a little bit better at dealing with that. Part of me really wishes there was like a down strike that could like, well, make it easier to... I swear, that one is just the death of me. Close. Wait. Okay. Oh, in phase 2. Okay. That's good to know. Second, I thought you were talking about these. There we go. And boop. Let's go. Dang it. Yep, that was bad. Ah! Okay. I think I'm getting a little bit better at pogoing around her, which I think will help me get through her phases faster. It's just kind of a little bit more risky because you have to be in the right place at the right time, which is a lot harder when you're floating around. When am I going to stop doing that? I don't know. I think this is technically faster. Not certain, though. Dreamgate? I don't know what that is. But yeah, a way to teleport to the top would be nice. Okay. I kind of assumed it was some kind of like teleport thing, but... Whoop, whoop. Ooh. No! Ah! Okay. There we go. Okay. Not bad for phase one. Could be better, but I'm kind of getting a little bit better at going over rather than under, which is helping speed things up. Okay. Did they have to make this part so long? They do go away. It's not too bad, but I guess it'll be useful if I'm, like, falling. I can downstrike. Okay. Oh, that'll be way easier. Man, I just saw something over here. Anything cool? No. Go. Controller. Okay. Now. Oh, what? Come on. I shouldn't have gotten hit there. I find, I don't know, for, platformers, 2D platformers are like controllers. Funny enough, for twin stick shooters, I actually prefer mouse and keyboard. Even though they're called twin stick shooters. Oh, that's a good idea. I didn't realize that R3 boosted damage. You know, as long as I stop, you know, just being absolutely terrible at this game. To be fair, this boss overall isn't that hard. It's just, without the ability to, like, if I had the ability to heal, this boss would already be dead. Like this, and I presume after I beat them with the curse, then I want to beat them with, without the curse for, like, the generic ending, I'm guessing. I'm just, yeah, oh yeah, 100% Lace was way harder. Honestly, the hardest part of this boss is just getting to them. In my mind. Ugh. Some elevator shaft floors can be broken. Interesting. I know I've tried some. I don't know if I've tried all, though. Oh, okay. I'm mad about that. I just couldn't even see where I was. Somehow I dodged that. Okay, how did that hit me? Okay, Getting hit by that threw my brain off so hard. Just like, wait, what? Okay, I should be able to beat this before I have to go. Basically, a half an hour. And boop. I don't even need to break it, but I do. Because I don't have any rosaries right now. Whoop. Dang it. Stop moving. Oh. Stop it. Ah. Man, to be fair, I'm starting to hit that, like, the thing that always happens towards the end of my stream where I really just start to underperform because I'm just getting a bit tired. Because, you know, streaming for 3 hours is quite a lot. And you have to be pretty focused, keep a lot of attention, constantly try and be quippy. Also, I'm really bad at all of that after, Yeah, I'll do the slow route. Slow and methodical. I was doing better when I was doing it that way. Because the downward strike hits twice, but I feel like it does less damage. That's the other thing I've noticed. Okay, that was me just... Oh, wait, how... I would have loved to have been able to hear right there, that's why I did that. But at least I can practice phase 2 a bit. go. No! Okay. Yeah, slow and steady is better for me. As long as I can just play a little bit better in the first half, I think I can clutch it. Okay. Rise. Okay. Out. Okay. Okay. Oh. Ah. Slightly better. At least I have 2 hits rather than 1. Whoop. Ow. I couldn't see. The rocks were falling. Okay. Come on. I'm gonna do this. Up here. I finally found a way to traverse this that doesn't kill me. Okay. N+1 times the charm. I do like how she has a slightly different, like, stance if she's slightly off to the side. Hornet. Yeah. Right. Well, kind of could tell I wasn't quite there, and I wasn't. Okay. Not great. Still only one hit, but... I'm getting better. The signs I'm getting better are there. Nope, dead. Okay. Yeah, I think slow and steady is definitely faster. Honestly, that's kind of the motto of my life, so... It is true in a lot of cases. Oh! I like using the hook shot to kind of pass through. Whoa. Okay. If I didn't get hit by that one silk, I would be in such good shape right now. That was dangerous. Okay. Yeah. No! Ah! So close. Can you please just... Gonna be honest, it'd be so nice if you just, you know, put a bench at the top of here. Like, this boss would so be dead by now if I didn't have this curse. This is not a hard boss. But just doing it flawlessly, there's a lot of, like, precision movement, meaning there's lots of room for little errors. And because they do double damage, everything does double damage, you just don't have a lot of room. There's a lot of air time, meaning if I could heal, it'd be so easy. Yep. Okay. Should be it. There we go. Okay. More than half health. Best I've done. Ah. Oh, dead. Just don't have a lot of time to figure that out, but I'm clearly improving, so. I assume after I beat her with the curse, I want to beat her normally, and then I want to do all the other stuff. Man, imagine fighting her with the beast claws. That'd be cool. Good, okay. I was worried there for a second. Flawless first half, okay. We cooking. We cooking. We Gucci. Ah. Still. Okay. Oh, that was a sweet one. Okay. Be close. Very, very close. still got more time. I've got more time than I thought. I was just looking at the recording time, but I guess I started a bit earlier than I meant to. Ugh. Ah, it wasn't great, but okay. Woo! I wouldn't have dodged that had I missed. Read that up. Happened. Woo. So I dodged it by getting greedy, and I was unpunished. Heck yeah. Okay. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Okay, that was bad. That was good. What? No! Ah! I was probably like 4 or 5 hits away at most. I'm still having fun. This is kind of fun, so that's why I'm smiling. Okay. Good go. Okay. Only 1 hit. That's a good first round. I'm getting a lot more consistently in the upper health on the first round, which is very good. First phase. No. Ah, heck. I couldn't see where they were coming from because I had to get away from the spikes. That was lame. Okay. We're up, and we're up, and we're up, and we're good. A little bit of a stretch. That was very bad. If I go above the screen during one of those, I'm like almost guaranteed to get hit because I just can't see where I am. No, this is bad. Yeah, oh well. I got a few more tries, but if not, then we'll just have to do it next time. Pop, and boom. Given the fact that it's been about 5 minutes per try, that gives me about 3 more tries. Yeah, maybe a bit less, maybe like 3 minutes per try. Feels a lot longer though. This design is very odd though, like the kind of needles that are legs but then go into like more another needle. Whoa, that was weird. There we go. Okay, only one hit. I'm okay with that. Yeah, I wasn't sure how to... So I jumped a bit late, but... Ooh, I saw those coming just a hair, almost too late. I hate the rocks plus the sideways swipes because they're just so hard to see. Like, I can't quite tell what their layout is when there's a bunch of rock spam going on. It's very annoying. I need to know if it's a high configuration or a low configuration, or the very rare bottom configuration. Attempt number N+1. It's always N+1. Somehow I dodged that. Hell yeah. There we go. Full health. Phase 2 full health. That's good. I feel like as long as I don't get hit by a string, I'm usually good. Oof. I'm not trying to be greedy, I'm just playing bad. Okay. A few more tries. A few more tries. Boom. There we go. Pop. And bop. Pop and bop. Oh yeah, you said to hit R3 because it does like a little bit more damage. One hit, that's fine. Two hits, that's not great. I couldn't jump. I couldn't jump. What? I hit the jump button, but, like, I didn't jump. I don't know why. It was a weird controller input issue, probably. Honestly, it looked like I was just, like, a hair off the floor, but then I didn't kind of see why. Maybe I don't know. I don't know. I'm not going to say the game did. It's the game's fault. Could be the controller, though. Okay, well, at least I died early. Yeah, it wasn't great. Okay, I'm probably gonna have to do this next time because I am just starting to. I think I'm just starting to fade. Granted, I'm doing really well right now. Oh, that hit me. I think I'm gonna call this my last try. Oh yeah, I could go get that spool. Let's go see. Underworks probably is the fastest. Yeah, I do remember how to get there. You? What's the red bug even down here? I did detect it's working. Have you climbed our core and woken the voice of my line? Hello. I have, Maker. Clearly it was a climb never intended for regular bugs, and fair torture that silk skills gifted with your hand allowed my ascent. That's going alright. The melody and the voices, both are fine things heard and witnessed. Even in this fading moment, their artistry shines through. Impressive, industrious, eternal. You have seen a glimpse, bug red, of us. How once we were, the minds of architects inspired what majesty we did create. Okay, well I got the silk, but I haven't gotten any of these. Oh. Right of this shop. Oh, up there. Or do you mean down here? Okay, the down one. Yeah, let's go check. This does not seem familiar. Oh, no, I got it. Bottom right of the cogwork core. The what? Oh, that's you. Okay. Definitely bought out this person's shop. I don't know about this person, but most likely. Pretty sure I bought you out. You know what? I can do it real fast. Map of spools and fragment Silksong. Okay, got that. All the spools? Okay. Yes, there's one there. Wait. Interesting. Probably got that one. Well, certainly got that one. Okay, well, I'll probably be done here in a second, so. I think I got that one. Definitely got that one because we checked it. Got that one because I literally just got it this session. Most likely got that one. Yeah, I got the one in up there. Got the one up there. Funny enough, the one I'm not certain I got. Well, no, that one's showing it's there, which it's unlikely I wouldn't have gotten the one in the deep docks. I know I got this one. That I actually have memory of getting. And if it's just in this room, then yeah, I got it. But if it's like somewhere else, then I didn't. But oh wait. Hold on. Okay, I think it's showing there, which I think I got. Maybe. Funny enough, the one I'm not certain of, the one that I feel the least certain of, is the one that's like over here. So let me go check that out. I mean, clearly I've been up there, but I'm kind of curious. I'll go do that real fast. This way, this way. Nope, not that one. This one. Oh, Grand Bellway? Yeah. We'll go Grand Bellway, then Bellway. Or, yeah, from the Grand Bellway to the Bellway. Slab. I just need to go up. Let's rest real fast. Yep. Okay. Basically, I'm going to go in the order of... Most likely, I did not notice. I somehow missed that. Honestly, it's going to be faster if I go out here and then up. And over. It's showing it as like right... Or is it the one higher? Oh, it's the one higher up. So I need to go over, up a few. It's gone? Was it where I saw it? Okay. We also have... You know what? I'm going to go to the Grand Gate. I'm 90% sure I got that one, but... Yeah, go away. There you go. But you can never be too... You can never be too safe. Blasted steps. I'll rest. But after I check this place, I'm probably gonna need to go. Okay. Here, and then it's up. Up and up. Yeah, I got it. It would be here, right? Fast travel of the underwork. Hmm. Let me check something. Okay. Let's go check it real fast. Probably faster to... Well, yeah, it's probably faster to go up, actually. Yeah, as long as you're not a dumbass. Okay. Up here? Yes. Right? Where am I? No, it's up higher. There we go. Underworks. Let me go rest real fast, though. Just so I don't screw myself over. I'm gonna get going, because I want to take a nap, and then I've got family stuff tonight, so... Got that way, but no. If it's this, then I got it. Oops. Somehow, here again. Anyway. So... I mean, I agree. There's the one side route that I obviously got, and then there's a side route that I still need to get. Pretty sure... Wait a second. Something's off, and I want to go check it out. I just saw something on the map. No. Hmm. There's a side path here. It goes from here down the side here. And well, I did get something here. I don't know. That's Act 3? Okay. It shows a marker near there, but I can't tell if it's like here or here. I think it's here. If it's here, I almost certainly got it, because I do remember if it's the kind of floaty maze thing that it did. Okay. There is also one over here in Sinners Road. It's either here or it's in Sinners Road, and I couldn't tell, and I can't tell. Because this map isn't that great. They have a very big label for a very small area. Oh, got it. Now, the map I'm looking at shows one... Where is it? It says there's something like around here. It shows like a little person face. Do you get one from beating Chakra? Oh, Flea Reward, far beyond that, okay. It also shows two up here. One has the shop icon, the other one has like a star. And I don't know what that would mean. Ah, Sharma quest, okay. If it's a quest, then yeah, I got it. Yeah, there's only one in White Ward, and I literally just got it. It's the one right down here. I got it this session. It's funny, because, like, one of them... I almost had to have gotten this one. Yeah, this shortcut. There's one here or here, but either way, I've obviously gotten both of them. I'm still, like, wondering if it's the one in here. Like, that's still, like, my question. I've got to go check it. It'd be weird, but I'm so unsure at this point. Deep docks. How do I get there? I have to go over, then down, then down. Okay. Like, it'd be so surprising if it's the one I missed, but I just have to check. I don't even know where it's supposed to be. Supposed to be in this room. Okay. Core. Where is the Clockwork Core? Oh. Oh, this area. Maybe. Let me go and check that out, actually. That actually seems very likely. Welcome back. I managed not to leave yet. I'm gonna be honest, I vaguely remember seeing that area, like, getting to that area before I was supposed to and not doing it. So that might actually be the case. Hold on, what's the best? Right there, okay. Granville Way, there it is. There. There. High halls. Yeah, very close to going off. I just wanted to see if I can't find the last, like, consumable item that I completely missed somehow. It was. Yep. Yeah. Ugh. Ah. Okay, so I definitely came over here. But I'm gonna be honest, this doesn't ring a bell. Wait, this part rings a bell. But I couldn't figure out a way past there, probably, without the grapple, which I didn't have at the time. That's probably what it was. Dang it. Whatever. Haha. Somehow I didn't die. Okay. I, though, am going to get back to the terminus and then we'll be done. Okay. Terminus. We'll beat the Silk Mother next time. Beat GMC or GSM or whatever. But for now, I am done. Well, that doesn't want to load. Hello? There we go. Well, it's not running, but whatever. Thank you. I'm tired and my brain wasn't parsing. Thank you very much for watching. If you liked, you can follow. If you really liked, you can subscribe. If you need more convincing, you can check me out on YouTube in the panels down below. If you're on YouTube, you can like, comment, subscribe. And if you need more convincing... I mean, yeah, like, it's not moving for whatever reason. I don't know why. But yeah, it's still fine. Something's not loading properly, but that's fine. So until next time, bye.